really wobbly. Okay, we want to just follow up with Jeremiah. Um, Last Days of Freedom or Auditors of America or whatever the fuck he's using out there now. So now, the last time we spoke about him, it was in regards to a video that he posted, that we feel he posted on TikTok, where his child was dancing in a salacious way to a song that was, a little bit out there. Okay, the song was it was called Unholy, the, let's say, LGBTQ version, and the song. Alright, I'm gonna read you some of the lyrics, not all of it, some of the lyrics, okay, that this child was dancing to, alright? And then you can see how, yeah, okay. So, some of the lyrics read, she got down on her fours, smacked that ass until it's sore, cause she's daddy's little shh. Daddy knows how to make mommy hot. She knows all the spots, and makes her toes curl. She throws her head back while I'm licking it. Okay. That is what the child was dancing to and shaking her ass to, okay? This is what this is, okay, now, okay, that was the lyrics. Now, okay, stay with me, people, stay with me. Okay, so now, what happened was, we found the video. And we were asking people, what do they think about him and blah, 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 blah. As we always do. We do a little research before we make an announcement. So we said, what do you think about that? And then people were commenting saying he's okay, he's not okay, blah, 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 blah. So then we sent out the video and said, okay, do you think this is the right thing for a father to do to their child? We're just asking to see where people's minds are at. And people found it disgusting. And some people had to speak out on it. And we understand. We understand people had to speak out on it. And they did. Like we told all of you, we put material out there just to see what is the common thing. Like how you have a mock-up jury. So we send out things to people and we ask questions. You either will send it via our newsletter or independently or whatever the case may be. Or we'll send it to one person and then that person will send it to another person and go, look at this. And so on and so on. In that video, we didn't tell people not to share it. We just asked. Normally we will say, this is for your eyes only, do not share. Okay? Because if you do share it, we're going to know you shared it. We're going to know you shared it. So it was shared. Then Jeremiah saw when Huck put it out and was very upset in the way the video was presented and all that. Again, you heard the lyrics. And the child is dancing and shaking her shit to it and being all seductive. And then you can see how the child was looking to her left, and it looked like somebody was guiding her to how to dance because she kept looking and then doing the dance. So now, what happened after that? Well, Jeremiah saw it, came on, and was highly upset because he stated that people were drumming up old stuff. This is what he said. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna read you what he has to say, and bear in mind, we don't penalize people for spelling and all that. Alright, and grammar, because people get heated and they say things and all that. So we're gonna try to interpret what he meant, and just go over there. Alright, so I may pause a little bit because I want to make sure that I'm gonna portray it correctly. So here we go. Threats. Telling you I will be at CPS when they open to let them know you are the one who got the video stirred back up and that you showed it on your channel. So you or somebody is a sick as fuck because either you or someone downloaded that video of my daughter so that you can make sure it is on the internet. Since you are the one who showed it, I would just tell them it was you. It was all you. Because it was only up for less than an hour. Remember that part. And when I saw it, I took it down and did everything possible to make sure it stays off the internet. Remember that part. But then I learned you have the video and you said We the People Tyrant Wars is the one who gave you the video. Wow. I will make sure CPS knows this. Whoa, shit. Thanks for telling me that We the People Tyrant War are the ones who downloaded the video and sent it to you. I do have the text of you saying this. And you are the one who played the video, so CPS will be calling you to see why you are posting an old video that they already knew about from 3 months ago. These are not threats for reals. Oh my god. And you think that dance she was doing is twerking? What the fuck? She is 5. She doesn't know how to twerk, nor was she. Her ex-friend has already got in trouble for recording and posting the video, and now you have made sure that even more people have seen it. So basically the gist of it is that he's stating that his daughter, with her friend, she was, I guess, 4 going on 5, his daughter, and her friend is around 6. And that her friend, with his daughter, choreographed the dance, edited the video, put in the title that stated this: her birthday is tomorrow, will be 5, and wanted to do this. How good did she do? Cash that for $1 or $5 or $10. And then it's signed off as Last Days of Freedom. So the daughter or the friend wrote, her birthday's tomorrow, will be 5, and wanted to do this. So how good did she do? He's saying that's the daughter doing that. Okay, when you a 4-year-old, even a 6-year-old, it's not gonna be grammatically correct in that way. All right. If anything, the child should be saying, "Hey, my friend's birthday's tomorrow. What did how did she do? Send us some money." But that is too elaborate, too well put together to say that a 4-year-old. Not saying that the 4-year-old is dumb or anything like that. Children are very advanced these days. But we're talking about how they would articulate a moment where they're excited and they're having fun. They're not gonna sit there and go, "Okay, let me see. Why don't we put her birthday is tomorrow, not my friend, will be 5, and wanted to do this. Not she wanted to do this. How good did she do? So cash at me $1." Think about the child's mind at that moment, okay? This is not some, when you put a child in a position where you're going to speak to them seriously, then they'll start to think and they may be able to articulate better. But this is not that moment. This is a fun moment. So they're not going to sit there and start calculating. Put $1. No, go back. Put 5. No, put both of them. Put 5 and 10. And wait. Put my parents' cash app up there. Yeah. Come on, think about that. That's so asinine to even suggest that a child will be so anal about this posting when they are supposedly having fun. Not they're gonna put up and ask for money. I mean, come on, that's like, and if they are, then something's going on mentally that a child thinks that dancing, posting it, warrants money. That's a different psychological issue there. So now that's got out of the way, right? And again, he said she did that with the friend. We're giving you the story, the whole story behind it, and we're telling you how we feel like it's not. But maybe it's possible. Okay. But his story is the 5-year-old with the 6-year-old. Okay. Now he would have been better off saying, "I didn't know the song they were playing to it, and I did the writing, but then when I heard the song after I uploaded it, I took it down after an hour." See, that makes more sense. But see, he didn't pose it that way. He posed it as the other way because people are always into damage control. So when they go into damage control, they always want to blame the child and not themselves. When he should have just took ownership of it and said he made a fucked up mistake, and he took it down immediately because it didn't feel right. See, that is being honest, and people forgive that. But when you make 1,000 excuses that it was the child, where were you? You talk about neglect. Where were you? He's saying that the child was with his friend in another hotel. So where was the adult in this situation? Because a 5 and a 6-year-old should not be by themselves. So where was the adult that was watching this, hearing the song about slapping ass and daddy's little girl, that they allow the children to do this? There was no parental guidance at all there at that time, right? So either way, something fucked up went wrong there. But anyway, just near there. So let's move it along now. So remember, he said he took it down. See, we always have a comeback, right? Because there's one thing we left out. Because we told all of you, we put certain things out, and what do we tell all of you to let the tyrants do? Let them talk. Once you let them talk, do not interrupt. Just let them feel confident in speaking bullshit. We did not interrupt Jeremiah when he was talking all this shit about I took it down in an hour. We're like, oh yeah, okay. What else? So little did he know. See, he thought he was thinking about TikTok, right? And mind you, in the TikTok, this is what he said to the person that said something about it.
or hear me out. You go fuck yourself, and I keep doing what I'm doing.
So obviously he didn't really give a fuck, but he took it down because he was getting a lot of heat from it. So he took it down within an hour. So you let me ask you something, Jeremiah. If you get to listen to this, why is it on your YouTube channel? Why is it on your YouTube channel, bitch? You was like, I took it down, but you went and put it in your YouTube channel. Now you're gonna say that she did that? Well, let's read what your YouTube channel video says. Skylar Lane, for her 5th birthday, wanted to do a dance to the song. She's heard it all the time on TikTok and has fallen in love with it. It is all we hear. Now, let me pause right there. It is all they hear. So they knew the song. So the excuse that he gave, that once he heard the song, he took it down because he didn't like the song. Here he says they listen to it all the time. okay, it gets better. Okay, now listen. So she heard it all the time on TikTok and has fallen in love with it. It's all we hear. Obviously, she has no idea what the true meaning of this song really is. Forget about telling her what the fucking song was about. And, it's still a little bit of parental guidance. They allowed her to continue hearing it. Okay, let's move on. She just likes the girl's voice and the beat. Anybody who tries to read anything outside of the lines of my child, just having fun, then you need to go see a mental doctor because you're the one having weird thoughts. So she just wanted to do it, and she wants you all to rate her. And later, on Cash App for her birthday, she's turning 5 November 20th, 2022, and you can send her $1, $5, $10, or you can send her $20. he opted. he opted. Or whatever you want to send her. All the money will go to her, and will even video her spending it. Remember that you can see he's saying this now. This is him. Spending your Cash App and PayPal below. And for the record, this was 1,000% her idea. Wasn't mine. Wasn't Samantha. She wanted to do this for her 5th birthday. So screw any of you who say we're putting our kid up to this to make money. Go fuck yourself. So screw all of you for. Okay. So then the first one was a lie because he says he was aware of it, that she wanted to do this, right? And she wanted people to rate her and wanted people to give her money. Okay, so listen, people. We gave you the facts again, as always, right? We gave you both sides. He said it was her idea. But then this video shows that it seems to be maybe her idea, but he went and he put it all together for her and put it out there and was asking for money. He said he knew how the song was. He hears it all the time. And then you're going to put a video with her and then film and show her shaking her fucking ass like that in a salacious way and then say there's nothing wrong with it? That she didn't know what the words meant? You're the fucking parent. You know what the words meant. But yet you allowed her to continue dancing like that. You took it down from TikTok because you got fucking heat from it. But you didn't know we had the YouTube one. And how nice that you still kept it up there past the fucking holidays. And it's still up, people. Link below. Go see it before he takes it down. So there you go. That's that piece of shit. And was it reported to CPS? Yes, it was reported to CPS. But let me just say this with CPS. There are some CPS that we know is not going to really go anywhere, but we like to report it to so it can be as part of record. In this situation, you cannot see a neglect. You're seeing a poor judgment. Now the neglect comes in if the child was alone. He admitted that she was not with them, so she was with another kid, 6-year-old. So you can say that, they were not being supervised, but you will have to prove that. I mean, there has to be other sides to it. So you can report it so they can keep it on record, so they can see if there's a repeated event. All right, that's why we reported this one. We're not expecting anything to really come out of it, but more of a heads up. All right, just wanted to let you know that these type of situations you have to look at it, and see where's the neglect. It looks fucked up and all that, but a parent can give 1,000 reasons why that happened, like he just did, but we caught him in a lie. But you see, the Child Protective Service is not gonna go through all that hunting like that. All right, they just not. There's so many other things that they have to deal with, like parents that have guns out, things like that. So those take priority. And something like this is like, okay, we keep an eye on it, whatever. Something that maybe be forwarded to his parole or probation officer or something like that. But it's not something that something is gonna come of it. We don't think anything's gonna come of it. It was reported, but based on Tennessee's child neglect laws and all that, it has to be more neglect. It has to be more proof that they were left unsupervised. It has to be something that's repeated. So we have now this one part. So if he continuously does something like this, then you could submit that, and then you put everything together to draw a timeline or draw a story for them. But for this one instance, it doesn't speak to the based on this picture that we saw in his video. He's obviously using his kid for money. Look at the card. Look at the sign. So what is that saying? He's begging and he's using his kid for money. He's using his kid right here, malicious fucking videos, to get money. And as a parent, you think these children are young and they don't pick up on things. But right now, Jeremiah, what you're teaching your child is to get money. She has to either beg or dance in a salacious way to get money. This is how you're teaching your child to try to get over. She's already so young and you're already teaching her how to, get over on people. And that's what you're teaching your child. You think you're not, but you are. That's what she's seeing. You cannot be sitting there in a fucking damn supermarket with a fucking board, begging for money and think that she's not picking up that, oh, look at this, how we get money? So now she's going to use her kids to do the same shit. Use her kids to dance in a seductive way just to get fucking money. That is what you're teaching that child. And, the law has not caught up with these little things. Eventually they will. But these are behaviors that people are instilling in their children so young. And you all keep thinking that children don't pick up on things. They do. And even if they do not pick up on things consciously, subconsciously, the body remembers certain events. That's why when you go to see a psychiatrist or psychologist, the one thing they want to delve into is your childhood. Because while you may not remember the event, things could have happened that would have programmed your body to react in a negative way, right? So let's use a clown. So some kids are afraid of clowns because maybe the way the clown was introduced put fear in them. Maybe it was like a surprise when the clown came out and, hey, and the kid got scared. The body now will remember that fear factor. It will remember that. So some of you just think about some things that you are afraid of and you don't know why. It's because something in your childhood triggered that. Your body is very good in keeping tabs on things that you felt was dangerous to you. That is your warning system. And once you program a warning system, it's there. So even if you don't remember the event, your body will remember the feeling. It's like a subliminal message. The body, your mind, will see the clown and react to it subconsciously. And to you, you're going to start to develop the fear. But you're not going to know why. But that's why we tell all of you, just because you think a child is not going to remember, your subconscious portion, your defense systems will. And once those are activated and programmed in there, your body retains that because it's a defense system. It has nothing to do with consciousness or subconscious. It has to do with your defense. You programming your body to say, when you see this, something is wrong. It's scary. It's hurtful. Get angry. And then as you grow older, you forget about that. But your defenses are going to still be there. And that's why a lot of you are afraid of certain things and you don't even know why you're afraid of it. It's because something happened in your childhood that your body felt it needed to remember as a defense. So that's why we tell all of you, when it comes to children, when you do these stupid things, you are programming them. They're not going to remember the event, but their body will remember the negative feelings that came with it. And then they're going to grow up fearful of things, not knowing why. This is factual here. This is not like we're just throwing something in the air, all right? So that's why, we tell you, stop. Do not do these things in front of the kids. They will remember. There is an association that's going on in their body, and that's what they'll see. When you see a child in a dysfunctional marriage, when they grow up, they're going to think that that's okay. That's because they saw it. It worked for the parents, so it's going to work for them. But no, it's not. It's not supposed to be that way. So all of you parents that stay for the kids, you may be doing more harm because if you're not socially together, if you're sleeping in a separate bed, or you're not hugging anymore, or if you're not lovey-dovey anymore, to them, love equates to not being affectionate. It just means you two are there. So then, as time goes on, they go with somebody, that person goes to hug them, whatever, and they go, hey, stop. Because they get this feeling of they need to be separate. And that feeling was embedded in them because of what they experienced as a child. You develop that. The defenses are not something you remember. It's something that the body will react to. Visually. It's a visual cue. And that's why a lot of doctors like to go back to say, how was your family? What did they do? How were they like? Because that will tell the psychologist what may have happened that may have triggered you to have these negative feelings. So that's why everyone always goes to the back, to the child. That's the tip there. That is why, because I know a lot of people, why are you always going to my child? Why are you going to my parents? Because it's something you've learned. It's something that you've seen that programmed you a certain way. So they're trying to make you aware of what happened. But that doesn't mean it's going to go away. It just means that now you're able to cope with it. Now you're able to rationalize it and try to overcome it. But once your body gets that feeling, it gets the feeling. That's it. I'm telling y'all. You cannot bow away from it. It's just not going to happen. But you can do things to overcome it. But, listen. Stop doing these things in front of your children. Just stop. You setting them up for failure. You're already setting them up. So anyway, that's what that piece of shit Jeremiah did. The fucking video is still up. The link is below. You can see how he was dancing to it. And that's what he put up. So his excuse was full of shit. He orchestrated it. He posted it. And he fucking did it again and asked for more money on YouTube. That is a piece of shit right there. And begging in the street with his daughter to get money. That is what he's teaching his fucking child. And this is all of you. All of you that have children, you do all these shit. You think they're not paying attention? Fucking Stephalis, her child, she had to lock her fucking door so her child won't come in the room to bother her. Think about that. Locked her fucking door. So now her child's gonna go up and go, well, I don't want to be bothered. Lock the fucking door. But no, instead of being taught to listen, don't lock the door. Come in, what's going on? Let's talk. No, go away. What the fuck do you want? That is what she's teaching those children. That is what she is doing. So that is horrific to do that to a child. To already put them in a position that they feel neglected. That they can't even come to their mother. Because she's going to scream at them. So what they do is they stay out there and God knows what they'll be doing. Because the mother wanted to be online fucking making fucking damn videos, fucking shaking her ass like a fucking cunt whore that she is. That's what she wanted to do. Then she puts up this fucking picture. Oh, look how beautiful. You are beautiful. You're ugly fucking bitch. Ugly as hell. And let me just say this. Is Asma fucking you? Is Asma with you? I'm gonna say why. People, watch this clip right here. Watch this clip right here. And let's see if you see what we see.
You're settled good.
I'm bored.
Yeah. You ready?
Well,
Yeah.
you guys can
There you
go.
Peace.
Have your night,
I don't have any cool
Peace.
raps or anything.
Okay, did anyone pick it up? No one picked it up? Some of you probably picked it up. Let's watch it one more time. Now, I'm gonna slow it down just a little bit and then just watch the effects. When people speak, the bubble, like, gets that little reverb. And you can see, people who's speaking. Alright? So, here we go.
You're settled good.
I'm bored.
Yeah. You ready?
Well,
Yeah.
you guys can
There
you
go.
go.
Peace.
Have your night,
I don't have any cool raps or anything.
Okay. Why at the end, when Asma said, peace, why did her mic reverb? Why did her mic, since he said it loud, they may have been in the same room, and he said it loud because she was like, I'm bored. You bored? Let's get to it. Let's go. She said bye. He said peace. And her mic reverbed. Her mic. Yeah. We pick up on those things, bitches. We told you. We analyze every fucking thing. So, yeah, whatever. Maybe not. I'm just saying it's kind of fishy that happened, right? Maybe it happens. Maybe, we don't know. But normally when you speak, it's just your icon that reverbs. But when he said bye, it seems like hers reverbed. Just saying. Now, if during the conversation she was listening to the live, maybe, but she wasn't. Because if you listen to the conversation, there's no echo, there's no feedback in the background that signified that she was listening to the live. Anyway, fuck the cunt. Bird. Guess what? Asma is up in there. You even lost there, you fucking loser. You're a fucking loser everywhere. That's it. That's it, people. Yeah, before I go, I just want to make this very clear. So you can see, have we mentioned or done any videos on Jeremiah before anything? No, we have not. So just to show all of you the things that we still do in the background on people that we don't even feature. We just do it. We did the CPS. We just did it. So again, stop paying attention to the videos. This is another example of what we did, and no videos were done on him. So keep that in mind. You see, right now we were showing all of you what we do, just to put some of you in your place. But normally we do not announce what we do because we prefer all of you to blame each other, fight with each other, and when you fight with each other, you know what y'all do? You give up the scoop. So that's it. We being honest. We always being honest with y'all. What we do in our tension. There's no like they doing this because we're telling you what we're doing it for. You're the idiots that keep doing it. So just remember that no videos were done on him, but yet he was reported to CPS, featured, and exposed. So just remember that. And we're gonna show you a blurred out version of the video on his YouTube, just in case he takes it down by the end of this video, if he saw this video. But it will be taken down shortly after. So this is almost like a one-time deal. If you don't see it, that means we took it off. We're just gonna leave it up enough for you to see it, whatever you want to do, whatever, see it, and we're gonna go edit it, and then however long YouTube takes to edit it is how long you have to see it. Because once YouTube finalizes the edit and cuts it out, that's it. It's gone. Well, it's not gone. I mean, it's not gone. We'll put it up in the website soon, but it'll probably move there. So you need to start getting used to the website portion, because going forward, like, we're gonna be rotating things out like every 90 days or so. So if you'll notice, remember those little ends that we put video move to the website? That's why we're putting it there, because we're gonna start cutting out the videos and making them like previews, and then you will have to go to the website to see it. That's we're trying to keep, yeah, whatever. And yeah, fuck you, Jeremiah. Bird! You're fucking useless.
Daddy, daddy, love it when she call me daddy. She a freak and she a baddie, and she got a little fatty. Yeah, she my little bunny. Hop up on it sweet like honey, honey. Suckle on my titties while I'm playing with ya. Kitty, kitty, give me more. She got down on her floor, smack that ass until it's sore, cause she's daddy's little. Shh, daddy knows how to get mommy high. She knows all her spots and how to make her toast curl. She throws her head back while I'm getting it, while I'm licking it, cause she's daddy's good girl. Good girl.